What's up, Russo? Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? If you're watching on YouTube, this is 64, episode 64. Our full supply max pop run. We are so close, I can smell it. Right, what have I been doing off stream? This dead space on this steel island, I've converted into artisans. We've nearly got enough artisans in the old world now. Got the lifestyle needs over here. There's going to be no regional mail or overseas mail on this island because we just can't fit a platform on it. I've been doing a lot actually. These I'm thinking about turning into artisans because I don't need the workers. These artisans, I've made sure they've got everything. We do need to make some canned food in the old world. Need to make 50-ish tons of canned food. We're going to do that later on today on one of these islands, just to fill in the gaps. This is the only large island left I've got to build up. Did this one off stream. Pretty damn good. It's all ready to go. This has got 2,080 full supply. Not bad. 2,000 is what I was aiming for. Compared a few islands on max pops over yours to see. But on some islands, more or less houses than you. Yeah, you should hit more than me. My population, the islands on that save are not good population islands. I actually redid one after speaking to Suzuno. I tried to redo one better and I spent more time on it and I got an extra 130 houses. So there's a lot of room. A lot of room to improve. This island still needs building up. This one. What else did I do? Yeah, down here. I was trying to work out what to do with this space here. And grain with filaments, grain 1, and now cognac. We still need about 150. No, hang on. There should be a grain too. One. Didn't I do 2 islands with grain? Grain 1. Schnapps. rain am I making in the region? Bear with me a second. Oh yeah, there's this as well. So with cognac, filaments, grain 1 and lac and shampoo, we're still about 80 less. Yeah, he didn't understand that when he was showing my stream on save. He kept pointing out that there was a load of space, but I only planned for 21 million from the start. I don't think he really understood why. Main reason being that I kept telling him I haven't got the time. I haven't got the time and the energy to push to beat a record. It's just not worth it for me. I doubt he trash talked you. He just expects everybody to be going like to try and do everything perfect. Snokes, welcome. How's it going? So yeah, I was trying to work out what best to do with this island, and I managed to fit this down here. I've got 111 tons of dung coming to this island, and that's what the demand is. The dung is coming. The dung is coming from Goat 3, and only Goat 3. I'm just trying to explain my thought process why I was trying to fill some of this island in. Because originally it was only using 80 ton dung. And I needed some more jam. So I'll put some jam on there because I had some extra dung. See, Goat 3 is making up, it says 119 here. 111 to cognac, so I've got 119 to play with, if this is right. Yeah, 119. So, can we get another cherry orchard on here? $116, yeah. And we're making, I'll boost this jam. That means that dung's probably going to be inefficient now. 120, yeah. 5. 119. So that's exactly 119 tons of dung. So I could make the rest of the jam and import some dung somewhere else. It would be nice to fill in this square. And I'm thinking about unclipping these two. Removing this and this. Removing these 3. Filling in the space here with resin. Bringing in more dung. And then using this space here now for other stuff. Some canned food. So let's try that. If I remove these 2, it's going to be them 3. Means the dung's come down. Resin. We're 70 tons short of resin. Now, if I have to bring more dung in, I will. Because dung is one thing we're definitely not short of. Actually, let's not do that. One on the left is wrong. Where? Two. Yeah, correct. Needs to be cherry wood. We're only 11 tons more cherry wood than what we need for the island. I'm actually thinking about putting the remainder of the resin over here. And maybe doing the canned food over here. Or something. Resin. All islands, 70 tons short. Dunno, it would be nice. Would be nice to get it all over here. This has got the sugar book in it. It only affects cherry wood. Now this shrinking this down shouldn't be bad. $99. Cherrywood's gone. Because this has got to rebuild, replant. Anyway, I would like to fill some of this with more orchards. Get some more dung over here, maybe. Because I've still got 100 dung here free. Got 103 left here. 305 here, untouched. This is going to be needed for our for our coconut oil and cinnamon, which we're going to do very, very soon. Once we've finished fiddling around with this. 18 plus 50 plus 68. 171 minus 68 is 103. So we've got 103 more dung if we need it. Why does the resin not go as high? These are for all orchards. All orchards. All orchards. It's weird. Is that a bug? This is saying it's 100% no matter wherever I put it. Choose resin. Robs, back with the tier 1, 16 months on a 16-month streak. Dude, how are you, my friend? I'm good, Robs, thank you. I saw you were playing Anno earlier and I checked to see if you were streaming before I started. Welcome, thanks for the sub. Can anybody explain to me why that's doing that? So, if I put another cherrywood orchard there, it says 100%. Because of this. Because of these cherry. You're lost. Anything we can help with? It's got to be the reason, isn't it? Because it's sharing some cherrywood space. And we can get 90. I'll take it. Thanks again for the sub, Robs. The Maruban, welcome. Right, this is a bad idea. Not clipping these. It just is. It's just simply a bad idea. So we won't do it. These cherry orchards I planned to not be clipped anyway, so. Yeah, thanks, Robs. I'm actually going to modify it and push it a bit further. Did you have a look at the save, Robs? Pretty good, pretty damn stable. There was one thing I noticed. If you load the save up yourself, there was a problem with one of the islands making herbs. There wasn't enough ships on the route. That's the only thing I've found since I released it. Right. So whatever orchard, whatever resin we need, we'll just clip on another island. It's as simple as that. Because it wastes too much space. The dung is low. We can try and fit some more cherry wood in. Maybe. Not cherry, jam. We're making 172. All island jam. We need 164. 100 tons for the cornucopia, 64 for the tourists. Okay. So we're nearly there. My second monitor's just gone off. What the fuck's going on with my computer? It's having a meltdown. I'm gonna have to restart my gaming PC. I've put a new cooler in, a new CPU cooler, and I'm not overly impressed with it. I had to I had to remove it and reseat the thermal paste because it was throttling. It's not the best. You lost all your calculations, Robs. What's wrong with the cooler? It's not keeping the CPU as cool as what my old one did, and it's supposed to be better. Sometimes I'm getting fluctuations up to like 85 degrees Celsius, which is it's within the range of what they say it can do, but way too hot for my liking. There's nothing wrong with Intel. One of the cooler kept it perfectly cool. It's just this cooler was advertised, and all the reviews said that it did a really good job keeping the 13900K cool, but it's not so good. Not as good as the reviews, put it that way. But it wasn't super expensive. It was only £170, so if it doesn't do the job, I should just sell it to somebody that can use it on a i7 or an i5 and then get something better. The other cooler that I had on it wasn't designed to fit my motherboard. I had to bodge it. I had to use some spaces. No, I don't have problems when I'm playing Anno. It's when I'm playing PUBG and first-person shooters that it really pushes the CPU. It's fine. I stress tested it on Cinebench for 20 minutes and it never thermal throttled. It just got hot, really hot. It was below the threshold, but yeah, it looks cool though. It's a Lian Li to Leanne Lee. My camera's just decided to break, right? Camera's packed up now. Excellent. So yeah, this is the cooler. The Leanne Lee Infinity thing. Ignore the bright bloody fans on the side. Hang on a minute, Demo Ruben. We're having technical issues. what I would do is make your dung in Embessa, make your ethanol in Embessa, and then make what cotton you can, clipped amongst the space. Make your dung first, then cotton, and then if you need to make ethanol, if you need to make any more ethanol in the New World, then do that. But you can do it any way you want, to be honest. Either and or. Why does the music stop now as well? What the fuck? Technical difficulties overrun. I mean, I chose to make. 1100 cotton, 1400 dung. Why are you making 1400 dung? No way you need 1400 dung. Jesus. No way you need 1400 tons of dung. Right, technical difficulties done. What were we doing? We were fucking messing around over here, weren't we? Yeah, there's no point making 1,400 dung if you only need 900. Kind of stupid. Well, I'm guessing we're making 110 ton jams. Jam. 117 jam we're making here. That's good. All islands so far need 83 tons of jam. I think jam's done. Maybe I'll put a couple more in. For good luck. I think what I'm going to do is clip the remaining resin on here and put the grain on here. Let's see if that is a viable option. Sure it will be. Demo Ribbon, did you download my save from the Discord? You'll be able to see how I did it. I did it. Well, we did it with Sangha cows. And I did all of my ethanol in the New World, and it worked just fine. I didn't need the extra space to make population for overseas mail because I already had enough, so it worked fine. Most people would choose to do the other way though. To do it with goats. It runs at a quarter of the normal speed. Holy fuck. That's not good. Surely that's a RAM issue. Ah! All CPUs which aren't compatible with fast DDR5 RAM are trash for Anno. That is a load of bullshit. I'm sorry. I had a 9900K which was on DDR4 and the game run perfect. I've noticed no difference whatsoever. The only reason I upgraded this was for different games. Load of rubbish. Cod's wallop. You don't need DDR5 RAM to play Anno. Helps. You don't need it. Cod's wallop. That's got to be the word of the day. Cod's wallop. You know this word? I had 3200 megahertz on my other PC before I upgraded to my 3900K, and it ran my 21 million save. Perfect. On one speed. It didn't slow down, it just ran. Obviously I had a good CPU and a good GPU as well, which helps, but don't get me wrong, if you can afford the better stuff and you want a more smoother experience, then I would definitely recommend upgrading. But to say that anything that's not DDR5 is trash is just simply a lie. We need an oil harbour, I've just realised, if we're having some kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Farms. Right, we can actually get the oil from here. Do we have an oil ship? Yes. Cancel. Firm. RAM speed is not going to make your game run quicker when you have big pops. The amount of RAM will help, but then it caps out at 24 degrees. Your CPU and your GPU then comes into play. You know the reason why Core i9-1300K runs with 6000 megahertz more efficient than 32? Yeah, because the RAM's double the speed. It's as simple as that. Twice the RAM speed equals twice the efficiency of your RAM. Means it will do its calculations quicker. But I'll go back to my original statement. Do you need 6000? No, probably not. Right, if we can have this one as the farm one, we can clip seems good. Would be interesting to see the stats at what point RAM speed makes a difference compared to what CPU you've got. Would be interesting, right? Where's the dung lady one? Yeah, and if CPU clock's 5.5 GHz with 3 to 2 megahertz, every clock over 3.2 GHz can't be used because the RAM is too slow. I don't know where you're getting this from. You obviously know more about SICK computers than I do. If that's true, then why would they create a 5.5? Why would anybody run a 9900K at 5 gigahertz using 32 gigabyte 3200 speed? You're telling me anybody that had a 9900K, including myself, with RAM lower than 6000 megahertz wasn't getting the most out of their CPU? Don't think so. Doesn't sound right to me there, brother. I'm not going to make a CPU that you can't utilize with the RAM that it is designed to use. Or are you saying only with a 13900K you need fast RAM? Sounds weird to me. It sounds like you're saying that if you don't have a certain speed RAM that you're not getting the most out of your CPU, which does make sense, I suppose, but nothing really faster. I mean, what was the fastest DDR4 you could get? 4600. Fastest DDR4 RAM. I think you could get 4000, right? Yeah, I don't think that's true, Raso, because my 9900K used to run at 5 gigahertz across all cores, and I only had 3200 megahertz RAM. It sounds right what you're trying to say, but something doesn't sound right. That makes sense. Kind of. Yeah, I probably just don't understand. I'm no expert by any means, so you may be correct. Or something may be lost in translation. Right, how much resin do we need? Resin. 70-ish. Now, I know 3 of these clipping points should give us 75 tons, if I remember correctly. So we should be good. Resin. Need 58 farmers. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, what's the fourth slot? Orchard items, resin, citrus. Don't need that. It's going to be this one. Bingo, bango, bongo. We need the medal winning producer. Oh, I like talking about PCs. It was me that started it, wasn't it? But yeah. What are we doing for Crown Falls? 1.5 million. Should be more. What are we missing over here then? We're missing furs and tapestries. Now, I'm pretty sure I set up tapestries, and we're also missing regional mail and overseas mail. Tapestries. Okay, it's taking 13 minutes. And the need is 53. At least 2 ships on that route. Not bringing no furs in, no furs. Okay, furs are not being brought in from anywhere. Overseas mail and regional mail is going to give us... I mean, just regional mail is 30. And 45. 30 plus 45, 77 divided by 2. So it's an average of 37.5 per house. 37.5. 2156 plus 2144 times 37.5. Got 161,000 to come from regional mail. And overseas mail we've got 97. 109, sorry, ish. Plus 59. 109 plus 59. 2. An average of 84. 6 plus 2. 361,000 from overseas mail. So we've virtually got 500,000 pop to come from mail, which is 2. It'll be 2 million Crown Falls, which is what I was planning for. Yeah, it's looking well good, isn't it? Looking real good. Managed to do it with not an awful lot of shopping arcades as well. I've got 13, I think. Sounds like a lot, but they're spaced pretty good. Cover quite a large area. Need to... These little adjustments, believe it or not, make a hell of a difference. So look, we've just covered all of that now, just by moving those two up. You can have straight lines coming from your shopping arcades. They reach well outside the range. Everywhere should be covered. Anywho, medal winning producer, medal. Why have we got 8 of these on the island? 2 million for Crown Falls, not bad when it's got fuck knows how many clipped light bulb factories on it. Well, you can see the production. We're making 1,229 tons of soap. 1,347 tons of glass, which is a lot. 667 tons of spectacles, and all this other stuff that's just coming for free. 90 tons of steam carriages. Apparently we're producing 20,000 tons of elevators. That's because we've got Meg. We've got a Meg somewhere. Need to find her. Coding instant research mod. Right, the airship that's bringing in the fertilizer here. Fertilizer. It's only dropping off 23 every time, which means we can then send it to here. Unload the rest. Right, all books are in. We need 25 tons of dung, that's all to make 88 resin. Okay, that's cool. Are we 25 tons of dung short over here? No. So that means we're going to have to get it from somewhere else, and we will get it from... We shall get it from Just gonna get a drink. We'll get it from here. Goat 1, because we've still got 103 left. Come back to this in a bit. We won't put it in a group for the minute. So let's remind ourselves how much grain again. This needs 589. Minus 256 is 333. And we're making some here. 50. So 145. Made a bit here. 78 we need. 78. That will go to that. That will travel to that, but it's a bit too far. Thinking. Do that. Placement in the middle. Okay, we need some steam motors for the farm modules, the tractors. It's a very colourful island. I think this is probably where we'll make the canned food over here because we've got enough space to have a few town halls, put it that way. This is going to work because of that one tile there. Yep. Right, they've got that done. Seven. We needed 78, so we should get there. I need to put some slow-mo speed at 3.8 million. Could I run this save on full speed? Yeah. don't know whether it would actually run at full speed, but I wouldn't get any lag. 74. That's it. For the grain. But I'm thinking I'll put another one in. Finish this one. So we've got a bonus. And if I need to make some bread over here, we can. Pretty good, right? How this is working with no tiles, I do not know. It's literally got no tiles. None. None. I'm using the metal winding producer. Oh. It wasn't socketed. And 9K, welcome by the way. So this is now making us 100 tons of grain. So we'll ship that off to the desired island. Grain. 2 filaments. Set it to discard the cargo because we're going to be using the champagne. And this is filaments. Grain. I have more than 100% density here. It's impossible. Because I'm using the... it's supposed to need 1 tile to work. With those 3 items if you clip them. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to argue. Nicht. Right, and we're making 103 tons a minute. Filaments. 103. 103 plus 50 plus 138 is 291. Filaments itself is making 256. 547. And then the other 50 is coming from cognac. The other 67, which we need to set up a trade route for as well. Elements. Grain. This was 67. Now is done. Need to go now, sadly. Have fun seeing the next stream, guys. Thanks, Russo. See you, mate. Right, so how much champagne are we making from these islands, and can we use it on Crown Falls? Because we only need 8 tons to fill the gaps over here. Now this is making 8, so this is making enough champagne for us to supply Crown Falls. Well, to supply the gaps in the trade unions, in the town halls. But we're going to use 1 ship to pick up most of it. Because 8 tons for 1 journey is not a very good use of it. So we'll set this to go here. Cognac. And maybe here. Cognac. Champagne. Cup. Champagne. Into. Unload. Create new group. Call this Cape Champagne. And then we'll distribute this from Crown Falls to the other islands that need it. Cape Champs. Champs accept. So this is making 8. This is making 18. That's 26. Champs. Six. This route was doing here, which is 8 here. What have we got none here? Because we're not using the metal one in producer. 5, 8, 5, and 4. 17. $17 plus 26 is 43 tons total. Imduck, yeah, welcome. Good evening. So, where else are we making champagne? I'm gonna guess we're making a little bit. All this grain too. I'm gonna guess we're making some in the New World. A tiny bit. Yeah. We're making 5 tons here, but don't the artistas need champagne? I do. How much does it need as a region for the New World? It needs 12. Lanterns. We made the lanterns, didn't we? Lanterns. Making 70 tons of lanterns here. And they're going nowhere. Okay. We need to send them to Manola. Lots to do. Lots to do. Right, somebody remind me. First thing we need to do is check on the dung coming to that island we just done. Then we need to come back to this island in a while and see how it's coping with sending the lanterns to Manola. So it's on linen and indigo. Trade route. Imbessa. Linen indigo. Load. Lanterns. New World. Manola. Group. Manola. Lanterns. $70. Right, now let's go and check on the dung. Should have had more than one delivery by now. Right, this is going to be good because I know we're only bringing 400 a ship and it's already on 600, so the one's going to be good because we're right at the bottom here. We do need to get this resin to its final place. This resin is only 25 over here. Black shampoo resin. Black resin. This is now only making 25. It's not. Hell am I doing extra goods from farms here? Anyway, I'm not changing it now. Got Bronze Age. The orchards. Don't really need that on the other island, to be fair. Okay, anyway, this is making 96 tons of resin. This shouldn't be transporting resin anywhere yet, but it is. This needs to go to black shampoo resin. It's only going to need one ship on that, I would imagine. Keep the 2 on it though anyway. This is 25. This is 88. $96 plus 88 is 184 plus 25 is 209. So that is done. Right, 324 tons of tallow from Mbessa. Plus what's being made on here. This is saying 93. This is saying plus 228. It's 321, yeah. Okay, so still short on tallow. Now, is the tallow coming in from the New World? This is all Mbessa. So, tallow we're making over here. 110 tons is going nowhere. Trade routes, it seems we're doing. Sorting out some trade routes. Then we need to go to the New World. Start working on this remainder of the coconut, remainder of the cinnamon. And then that's all production done. Everything. Trade route. New World. Nola. Tallow. Pamphlets. Black shampoo. This was 110. B24 plus 110. It's 434. All islands. Tallow. This is being used. English. Hey, how many scholars are needed in the end to create all the items? If I wasn't using a mod, you would probably need 4 or 5 large islands full of scholars. Because you need 2,000 items for some. You're going to end up with roughly 2,000 ships on a max pop run. I mean, I've got 1,000 for this save, but this is a max pop run with a difference. I believe the Germans and that were having like 5 full scholar islands. And I've got a potential 264,000. So probably 1 million scholars or 1.2 million scholars, I would say. Because some of the items to say you're going to need close to 2,000 ship items. Yeah, but I used a mod to spawn the items in to save me time, so. Right, that's this island done. Do we need more bread? Demand is 31. We're making 96 tons. What was the need for bread? It's a lot of scholars, yeah. Hence why I used a mod. Bread. I've got 60 tons here. Artisans, tourists, and the hotel. So yeah, we're making way more bread than what we need. This is probably making enough bread for the whole of Crown Falls. The whole of everything. We need to make some boots. Where are these leather boots coming from? Bombings, gramophones. I'm not making no gramophones in the Cape, am I? Gramophones. Making some here, but they don't count. So let's get them from here. That's making a quadrillion. Actually, we'll probably use here. Making 153 here. And pocket watches. So if we use the pocket watches and gramophones from this to do the Cape, would be a good place to start. And the need for gramophones is 18. Pocket watches are being made on island. So yeah, just gramophones. Trade route, old world, sewing, gramophones, ornate. And the way I like to do with islands like this that are producing a lot of goods for different people is I'm going to create a new group. I'm going to call this Sewing Gramophones Out. Sewing Gramo Out. And how I keep track of what's coming out is this trade route will be labelled as 18. 18 tons we are collecting. And the header of the group will be the number that is on here. So 153. So it will be 18 used out of 153. And every time you add a ship to the route, you change this column to how many that are going into the route. Easy peasy. So gramophones, where are the leather boots coming from? That's what I wanted to know. I haven't made any leather boots. No idea where they're coming from. Must have traded for them at some point. Must have traded for some boots at some point. Can trade for boots, can't you? Yeah. That was not the plan or my intention. Maybe I'd done it just like over here, just to supplement them while we build everything up. Anyway, how many leather boots do we need globally? Boots, loose, loose boots. Tourists need 3 tons a minute. Is that all? Surely it's more than that. Can we squeeze them down here in this little... Just literally down here. I mean, we've got to use this dude because it's Sangha cows and pigs. Then we'll put a Pharos press and a bell in. Press und Bell. And he makes some tallies, so it's not that we're going to need them. Barras. Ah, are these going to need electricity? Probably check that. Bell. Barras. Press. Do the bootmakers need electricity? Tourists. It's not under tourists, is it? Scholars. Bootmakers. It says improved by electricity. Wow, they're big. They are big. Big old units, aren't they? Processing time of 37 seconds. So it's going to roughly make 2 a minute. When we speed these up, we'll probably get it up to like 3-4 tons a minute, which is way more than we need for the whole save. Can you make leather boots as a byproduct from anywhere? Boots. We're done. It's filling up. I remember. I'm gonna guess one of these with a silo is gonna be easily enough. Yeah, I'm gonna need a fire station and a police station down here, so hopefully don't need another pig farm. That's it. That's the island done. That is a good use of space, eh? Oh. Ah, fuck. Light's gonna have to go off. It's doing its funky gibbon again. No way that's getting. No way that's getting. Is there a fuel station here? I haven't placed a fuel station in here. I have. Might be clever. Yeah, there's one outlet. I think I was planning to utilise this space here. And here. We might as well do, and then we might be able to thin down this crane here. Be able to remove one of these maybe, or remove it from here. Anyway, what was I doing? Just waiting for these. Boot makers. Big firm. Slightly under on the pigs that were making 6 tons of boots. Days. Can we? I'm guessing I don't. Guessing it's not going to need a silo, seeing as we only need one more turn. Now we're good. So 6 tons of boots. That's way more than we need for the whole save. We will sacrifice a single ship for that, just so it's easy to keep track of. Okay, boots. Actually, I suppose, yeah, no, we will. We'll send them to Crown Falls. Okay. Boots. Bombins. Fur things. Okay, that's because the light bulbs are full. We can live with that. Everything else. Furs. Need to set that to discard so it actually makes the bear fur. This is going to... It's all going to Old World 4. What's it doing here? Wasn't I doing something down here? Right, what should we do now? What's the time? 4 o'clock. Going for 2 hours. Got an hour. So, what did I need to check here? Nothing. We should have champagne and everything here now. There's. Crown Falls and needs. This is. Manola Cole, is this now done? Blue Fab stuff. Oh, welcome. What happened to Embessa after the patch? Nothing really. You just couldn't do the move field thing. But my Embessa's done now anyway. Well, I've got this little island here. I don't need any more dung. I don't need anything. Don't need any more ethanol. Need 10 tons of ethanol. So yeah, you can't do the meal food thing. So some of these later ones, because I didn't finish it in time, like this one, these are just done the traditional way with the fields next to the farms. Like Manola Cole. Coal. Got no coal coming here. No. It's coming from there. Okay, how much coal do we need? 395. Needs to deal with that. We're going to do now. Got a million mines over here. 8. So I suppose we might as well do the town halls and stuff on this island instead of starting on a new world, because I need to get the coal done before I can delete that little island. Then all we've got to do in the new world is make a little bit more rubber. We need roughly 600 tons of rubber. We need 270 tons of coconut and 50 tons of cinnamon. Then that's it, it's done. All production will then be complete. A little bit more tallow. Actually, we needed to find where the tallow was coming from. So apart from Embessa, which we've done, all of the trade routes are in from Embessa. This is making tallow for shopping arcades. So this can't be counted. Manola we counted. Yeah, we've got to bring in all of the rest from the new world. It all needs to be transported to Manola really, and then counted as one. Ah, that's what we needed to check. This tallow from Manola. Taking 14 minutes, and we have 110. There's 4 ships for now, just to get rid of that tallow. Obviously, we'll have to increase it. We'll have to increase it as we bring in the rest of the tallow from all of the other small islands in the New World and bus it all together. So, Cape, like a shampoo. Tallow. 10. We need 4 ships. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the last large island we have to build up. Right, we definitely want little harbour there. This can be the main coast with docklands on it. We need all of the export offices. This is just for attractiveness. They need to be joined. Needs to be joined. We need all of the repair cranes, so we might as well use. We need a certain amount of attractiveness on the island for the tourists to be happy, and the best way to do it is to utilise this free harbour space, because every single module that you attach to this, as long as they're all connected together, the attractiveness goes up. You can get like 1300 attractiveness from these. We don't need an awful lot of storage for these islands, so pretty cool. Pretty good way of stacking up the attractiveness. Now, do the piers count? I haven't even thought about that. They do, but you only get 10, so it's not really worth it. We need commuter pier. We need tourist mooring. Graded. Bus stop there and one somewhere here. That's already at 1600 attractiveness just with nothing on the island. Cool, eh? Pretty good. Right, this island's a shit. So, we're going to have a look. See if the community... See if this is one of the ones that we have, that the community's done the town hall layout for us. This is it. This is not it. It's a similar one. Can't remember if this island is was in 975 because that was the seed that most of these are from. Now into the Cape with these. That's not it. That's not it. But it's this one. Here's a good place to start. Rough. There. It looks like they gave up when they got to the top there. Focused on the rest of the island being as good as it can. It's not very good. Very good at all. Very good. One fucking tile. Close, isn't it? Close, but we're gonna get it. I don't think we're gonna get it. We got it. Pretty shit here, but we might be able to try it. Oh. Definitely can't get this over anymore because of that. Unless we do that. I think the best thing for us to do here is that. And then this will have to be like... This will have to be a cluster of them. We could probably put the tourists here. Outside of a trade union. Just filling up that space. Or we're going to need a university. We're going to need an airship hangar. Gonna need a members club. We have this as the tourists. We're gonna need a bar, restaurant, and cafe. We're going to need a variety theatre. Police station. Fire station. That is min-maxing, my friends. Tower. We use these for tourists. We're going to use these for tourists. We can do that. We're going to need a museum. Gonna need bus stops to cover all of these. Then we need 11 hotels. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We could put the Skyline Tower here. Hospital. That is a pretty good use of space. We can even pull these down, look. That's a good use of dead space. Everything else is... it is what it is. Not bad at all. gonna use the toilet, put the oven on. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Alice. We're using Department of Ministry and Lake License Act. Department of Welfare, sorry. I've got a feeling this is going to need 3. Because of this bit here. It's saying we can do it with 2. This is borderline here. Everyone's still there? We good? We are good. Sure you guys know what I'm doing. It's not rocket science. Boring. Hate doing these. I don't hate the population islands, but I just rush them. I think this has definitely got to be moved down a bit. Probably going to be more like that. Just crap up here. Got to go further right. What's the mod called where you can copy houses? Oh, what? Do you mean the one where you can build 20 tier? So, like, you can build to engineers or investors? That one. It's called buildable residences. Buildable residences. I use another mod called Instant Research. I think it's called that. But these are the mods I use. Manufacturing Specialist. That's the one that Russo modified so that we can get elevators from Meg. Research Faster means that their research time is down to like 5 seconds or something. Buildable Great Easterns, so I can build Great Easterns without a permit. Instant airships, airships are built instantly. Unlimited scholars, I don't have to research any scholar permits. Instant ship construction, ships are built instantly, you don't have to wait. Item cheat is the one that you have to modify the data in the mod folder. All slottables unlocked at traders, that's a handy one. If you don't want to deal with the item cheat, that means you can buy all specialists at the neutral traders. That's what I used to use. Just sail to Archie and buy anything you want, they're just there constantly, you just scroll. Yeah. They're all in the mod browser. What do you mean? You don't need to use the mod browser anymore. Oh, what? Are they... I don't know, because I installed them the traditional way and they were just there when they updated the patch. I see what you mean now. See what you mean. This is really close here, isn't it? I might see if I can push this up a little bit more. Just have a little bit of dead space down here. You got the elevator, Meg? Yes, cool. That is a game changer. That's very, very close. If we can manage to keep the grid something like this. I mean, I know we won't be able to keep it like this exactly, but this will be changed. This is just an example. Just seeing if the grid is something like this, whether they reach. Perfect. This is cutting me off here, here and here. This is cutting me off. Yeah, so we're only going to have a band of a few houses, but I don't really want to push it up anymore. Otherwise we're going to lose this corner. This I can deal with. So this is doing that. This is doing that. This is there. So gonna need to pull these out a bit. Maybe even more. Wrong way around. This wants to go. Coming about, yo. It's good enough. A little bit of deadness there. How's it going, Chow? What time are you on? That's that done, so we can move this. This side is done. We haven't got to worry about that. Probably move this up a little bit. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six is good. I plan for 7, so anytime we can get 6, it's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The whole reason I'm doing this is because we needed this coal. Obviously we're going to need the island anyway. Four mines should be enough. They do 100 and something each, don't they? Got 2 coal mines on this island being affected by 4 slots. We won't have the ferrous, so if I remove the ferrous quick, 207. So it's like just over 100 tons each from the 3 item slot, and this is getting Department of Labour, which we won't have as well. So if we now put back in, these 2 mines, coal mines, will produce 174. So 87 each. Manola needs 395. 395 divided by 87. It's 4.5. 4.5. 4.5. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2. There's 3, 4. Next best one. Here. We are going to need some more artisans as well, but we can put them on the medium island. Right, that's going to be it. 3 hours, not bad. Roughly started to think about this island. We'll do that on stream tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. If not, it'll be Wednesday. For now, I'm going to jump off, guys. We had a good stream today. We had 35 people in it at one point. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Snokes. All Nerdsinski, if you're still here, give us a follow. Anybody else that's new? Night K. Oh, you're here. You're subscribed. Maybe that was a gift. Robs, if you're still watching, thanks for the tier 1. 16 months. Brent, thanks for following. Emma Ruben, thanks, mate. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, take it easy. The end is so close, I can actually smell it. I think what we'll do on the next stream is we'll plop the items in for that coal, get that over to Manola, and then we'll start working on that last small island. That's going to be probably some clipped cinnamon. Small island in the New World. That's going to be some clipped cinnamon and rubber. Yeah, the end is super close. Super, super. If I knuckle down a couple of months, by Christmas, probably have the finale while we're off at Christmas, hopefully. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll speak to you soon. Actually, is anybody streaming we can raid? What do you reckon? Is anybody streaming Anno? Battle around. I don't really know him. None of the smaller streamers, so no, we're going to call it. Call it. Okay, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks.